Hello, and welcome to Little Dove Yoga. My name is Christina Garcia, and I am a yoga practitioner and teacher, elementary educator, and very, very proud mama. For those of you who I have had the opportunity to practice with and or meet in the past, hello again to you. And for any of you out there who I have not had the opportunity to meet, welcome to this space. Welcome to practice. With the start of the new year, it's really common for us to begin thinking of setting new patterns for ourselves, manifesting new energies, and prospering. With this new year, Little Dove Yoga is looking to uplift our community in every way possible. One of those is to begin encouraging everyone to build themselves from the inside out. That's the practice of yoga. That's the power of it. One of my favorite conversations that comes up with the practice of yoga is the notion that yoga isn't for you, or you're not at a place to begin, or you just don't have the time. So how do I make it happen? I'm here to offer support, love, and encouragement throughout your journey. Over the next 30 days, I encourage you to find a little space and a little time to join me on your mat in making space to manifest all of the positivity within you. Start a new journey. Let's begin today with just connecting with our bodies. Day one of challenge, settle into yourself. Connect. Let's begin in Sukhasana. Cross-legged position, sweet pose. Either bring your hands together in the center of your heart, allowing your shoulders to soften away from your ears, or take your hands onto your belly. And here, let's begin the process of communicating and settling into ourselves. If it feels right to you, bring your eyes to a close and soften your breath. And for a moment, just scan your body, noticing all of the sensations. If your body communicates to you that movement is necessary, maybe shift one leg, shift your space, settle forward or backward. Here, communicate directly and physically about what feels right here and now. And adjust as your body communicates. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out. Keep following the lineage of your breath, the path of it. Notice the sensations as it travels through your body, and the energy as you let it release. Set an intention here and now to communicate with yourself each and every day. And we begin here with our 30-day challenge. Communicating, connecting, being. Gently open your eyes. Shift your weight over to your hands and your knees. Let's meet in tabletop position. In tabletop, draw your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And that may take a fair amount of looking at yourself. Communicating, part of that is understanding where you are, and part of understanding where you are is doing the research, doing the work. So consider for a moment where your hands are, make adjustments, widen your knees, shorten the distance, whatever your body communicates is necessary. Shift your weight forward and back for a moment. Noticing again your breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale, release. And then with your next shift back, soften your feet into the ground. Extend your arms forward and settle here for child's pose. Allow your forehead to rest and settle onto the ground. And here again, connect. Listen deep within. Notice what your body is communicating. Notice the sensations. And then allow yourself to adjust appropriately. Communication isn't one-sided. It requires listening and action. With your next breath, shift yourself up into tabletop again and give yourself a little shake, a little movement here organically. Take your hips in circles, shoulders moving left to right. And then from here, shift your hips up and back, tucking your toes into downward facing dog. This down dog, keep a generous bend into your knees. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Tone your ribs in towards one another. Maybe taking your gaze towards your belly button. 5 cycles of breath here. Communicating, connecting. And gently bring your knees back down to the earth. Extend back into child's pose. Reach your arms forward, softening your feet. Allow your forehead to settle into the earth. And shift your way back into tabletop. From tabletop, lift your hips, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And as you're ready, begin walking your feet to the front of your mat, towards your hands. And when you found your space, allow yourself to settle down to the earth, keeping your knees at a bend, Uttanasana, deep forward fold. Let your arms go. Let the weight release. Let your head go. Relax your neck. Breathe deeply here and communicate again. What are the sensations? What are the internal conversations going on? What do you feel? What do you notice? Breathe. Bring your hands to your hips. Very gently, take your gaze forward and begin standing one piece of your flesh at a time. When you come to a complete stand, look down to your feet and bring them together. Big toe mounds touching, heels slightly apart. Bring your hands together again at the center of your heart or back to your belly. And if it feels right, close your eyes here. Micro bend into your knees and breathe. Keep your eyes open. Inhale your arms up to the sky, bringing your palms together. Exhale, fold forward. And rest here for just a moment. Inhale, lift halfway. Bring your hands either to your calves or your ankles or in front of your shins, whichever ones feel comfortable. Your thighs are also an option if that helps to lift your chest so that way your back is still extended. And then noticing your space, bringing your hands down to the earth. Walk your feet back and bring your knees to the earth's face. Untuck your toes, tuck your toes for a minute, untuck them, tuck them once more. Then lower your body down through Chaturanga to the floor. Inhale, rise for Cobra, pressing your hands into the earth. Extend and reach your feet to the wall behind you. Shift yourself into child's pose once more, resting your forehead, allowing the communication to flow through your body. Lifting your hips up towards the earth, keeping your toes in a tuck, find downward facing dog. Release the breath. Walk your feet to the top of your mat again. Lift halfway, taking your hands to your thighs, calves, or shins. Forward fold. Rise again, bringing your feet together at the big toe mounds. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Very slowly, bring yourself back down to the earth. We'll begin small and continue building each day with each intention. Allow yourself to rest back down onto the earth. And in whatever way feels right. Keeping your knees at a bend, extending your legs, eyes open, eyes closed, whatever feels right in your body. Allow the final bits of communication, settling, deepening into yourself. Bring your hands to your heart or your belly. Inhale through your nose and exhale. As you're ready, bring yourself over to one side. Stack your arms, your shoulders, your hips, and your legs. And then very gently bring yourself up to a seated position. Communication is the life force of existence. It allows us to build ourselves up. It allows us to manifest all that we seek. Let's begin with the deepest communication within ourselves, the most powerful of which. Day 1 challenge, connect within. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you for our next day.